The objective of this lesson is to generate two numerical patterns from given rules and graph them as ordered pairs on quadrant 1 of the coordinate plane. In previous lessons, students have learned how to graph ordered pairs on the coordinate grid in the first quadrant. Today, they will extend their learning by creating ordered pairs using patterns. They will plot the ordered pairs on a coordinate grid. Let's begin with our first set of patterns. For pattern A, the rule is add 2 and start on 0. For the term 1, pattern A box, the first number in the pattern will be a 0 because the rule states to start at 0. The next box to fill in will be term 2, pattern A. The rule states to add 2, so 0 plus 2 equals 2. This box will have a 2. The next box to fill in will be term 3, pattern A. The rule states to add 2 to the last number recorded. So the 2 from term 2 pattern A box plus 2 equals 4. This box will have a 4. Notice that each time 2 is added, it is the same as counting by 2s. The pattern goes 0, 2, and 4. That means if the pattern of counting by 2s continues, our next box, term 4 pattern A, will be a 6. Continuing the counting by 2s or adding 2 pattern, the last box, term 5, pattern A, will be an 8. Let's complete our second pattern, pattern B. The rule states to add 4 and start on 0. 0 will be recorded for term 1, pattern B, because the rule states to start at 0. The next number in the pattern will be 4 more. 0 plus 4 equals 4. 4 will be the next number recorded in pattern B. Adding 4 to the previous number is just like counting by 4s. So the next box in pattern B will be 8, then 12, and 16. The relationship for the corresponding terms is pattern B is 2 times as many as the same term from pattern A. This pattern between A and B continues for each of the 5 terms. Let's write the patterns in ordered pairs. Pattern A will represent the x-coordinate, and pattern B will represent the y-coordinate. Term 1 will be written as parentheses 0, 0, end parentheses. Term 2 will be written as parentheses 2, 4, end parentheses. Term 3 will be parentheses 4, 8, end parentheses. Term 4 will be parentheses 6, 12, end parentheses. And term 5 will be parentheses 8, 16, end parentheses. Let's plot the coordinates on a coordinate grid. Start by labeling the axes. The x-axis was pattern A, and the y-axis was pattern B. Term 1's point is parentheses 0, 0, end parentheses. Begin at the origin and move 0 places along the x-axis and 0 places along the y-axis. Term 1's point is on the origin. Term 2's point is parentheses 2, 4, end parentheses. To find this point on the grid, move over 2 spots along the x-axis. Then along this line, move up 4 spots along the y-axis. The second point represents term 2. Continue charting the rest of the ordered pairs on the coordinate grid. Notice that the values along the x-axis increase more slowly than the values for the y-axis. Even though the y-axis values increase more quickly, the increase is in a constant line, meaning that the x and y values increase by the same amount each term. The objective for this lesson was to generate 2 numerical patterns from given rules and graph them as ordered pairs on quadrant 1 of the coordinate plane. We met this objective by calculating values for points given a rule, and then wrote the 2 numerical patterns as ordered pairs. We then charted the ordered pairs on a coordinate grid and used the graph to determine relationships between the 2 patterns.